G'day everyone, Steve here from the Parent Rebellion. Hope you're all having a fantastic Friday and looking forward to some cool stuff on the weekend. As you know, we're writing a book. It's called The Parent Bible, and as I mentioned last week, we will be reading little snippets of chapters as we go along just to give you an idea of what's in the book, a little taste of what's to come. One of the topics I will be covering, and I haven't yet in the book, is device addiction, and I have aptly named it DEVICTION. Device addiction, I think it's the new obesity in young people, if I'm honest. Basically, it's not just a case of, they play a bit of PlayStation, they're on their phones a bit or their iPads and they're playing a few games. What I'm seeing is out of control. And ultimately, you're not going to like to hear this, but it's on you, the parents, because you are allowing it to happen. You've allowed it to happen. It's built to a stage now where it's almost impossible to change it, because with consistency and conditioning, your young people have learned that it's okay to be on these things for this length of time because I've been allowed to do it. They get to a certain age where it's no longer cool for mum and dad to see their kids sitting around doing nothing, so they decide they want to make changes, and ultimately those changes are not going to happen overnight because they didn't happen overnight to get there in the first place. So device addiction, or DEVICTION as I'm going to call it from now on, as I said, it's a pandemic. I think it's outgrowing obesity in young people. I have some samples for you later in another video of the type of stuff that kids are playing, and they're not even playing games anymore. They're watching other people play games and sitting there listening to the commentary, and that's even worse. Like you think it couldn't have got any lower, but it has. Watching other people playing games, your Roblox, your Fortnites, all that stuff. They're watching other people play it and listening to the commentary. And my investigations with some of the young people I work with daily about these people they're watching, I say, how old are they? And they go, oh, they're about 27, 28. And I think, fuck me. 27, 28-year-olds sitting there gaming, talking shit, and our young people looking up to them thinking that's really cool. We're fucked. So stand by for more on DEVICTION. As I said, I'll give you a sample of what I was listening to this morning. There's a game called Brain Rot. Very, very aptly named. But in the meantime, remember, it all starts at home. It all starts with us taking the lead, being the pack leader, being a parent, saying enough's enough, putting some discipline in place, having some consequences, some outcomes. If we don't do it, we're fucked. So let's take back parenting. Let's go.